Hello and welcome to the Baldwinsville Public Library's Celtic Ceilidh for 2022. Now, back in March of 2020, our Celtic Ceilidh was the last program we put on in the library for the public before the pandemic shut everything down. Last year, the dancers and the harpers created videos and sent them to us, and we held the Celtic Ceilidh online. Some of the videos were of people in twos and threes, and some of the dance videos were individuals dancing, and they had to be edited together for us to see more than one dancer on the screen at the same time. And this past year has been a slow coming back to our activities with a new pandemic lens. The dancers have been able to practice together and even compete in some out-of-town competitions. Since we live in a time of uncertainty and many of our harper players are at high risk from COVID, we decided to do our 2022 Celtic Ceilidh online again. We have many new contributions from the harpers, including another recording sent all the way from Ireland. We have the Rince Na Sonas School of Dance, and I don't see how it's possible, but their dancing together is looking sharper than ever. Such fun for me to put together these great performances for you. Since this is the Baldwinsville Library Celtic Ceilidh, I'm going to start off with a harp tune from a former Bville librarian called My Hometown.
This is called My Hometown by Billy Jackson, an arrangement.
And now from Rince Na Sonas, to show what some of the dancers have been doing during this past year, we have a four-hand reel, and these dancers all competed performing this dance at regionals in Philadelphia this past November, and they placed 8th in the Mid-Atlantic region. So enjoy the dancers. Love to watch those kids dance. Next, we have another local harper, Alexandra Coursen. She's going to introduce the piece herself.
I'm going to play a piece that is called Captain O'Kane. This piece was written by Turlough O'Carolan, who was a blind Irish harper living about 300 years ago. He traveled from stately home to castle, and he would bring the news and tell stories and provide entertainment, play music as well. Turlough O'Carolan was remarkable in the tunes that he composed, which they think are over 200. Short tunes that were composed for the residents of the homes to which he traveled. I have heard quite a few of these tunes, not all the 200 certainly, but they are all gems, and this is no exception. Captain O'Kane. They didn't bark till the end.
And now we're going to enjoy some of the sweets of May to counteract the ups and downs of March weather that we've been having. So here's the Rince Na Sonas dancers performing the Sweets of May. Continuing our alternating adventure, next up we'll have a harp duet by Amy Hueber and Denise Abbattista playing Fair, Gentle Eily. I assume Eily is some form of Eileen.
So over the years, you've seen us play a number of different kinds of harps, and we've gone from the massively huge pedal harp for the concert, called the Concert Grand, to these lovely little 7-pound harps that, with dragonflies in the front of mine. I love it. This is a triplet, Christina, and
mine is a Salve Juno. I call her Juno.
and this. So we're going to play for you a lovely little waltz called Fair, Gentle Eily, and this is an arrangement by a friend of ours in New Jersey, Kathy D'Angelo.
I'm excited to introduce a treble reel rhythmic dance from some of the most hardcore of the Rince Na Sonas dancers. Get ready to be wowed. So, wow, just some of that is so impressive. And I just have to show you something I discovered while I was putting together the videos for this Celtic Ceilidh. What would those dances with their speed and their precision look like slowed down? Here's a smidge of what I discovered while editing all this together. I mean, I actually sat there and watched this for stretches of time. It's so impressive to watch it. And even though the music sounds a little slow, just watching them all together like that is just amazing. And in any case, next thing we have, so our local music scene in our county includes many different kinds of dancing and music. As a celebration of Irish arts, I'm pleased to introduce Alexandra Coursen and Harvey Nusbaum from the Syracuse Irish Session.
This is Harvey Nusbaum, Alex Coursen. We're going to play Innisheer. This is a tune that we play with the Syracuse Irish Session every time we get together. 2 times out of the month.
First and third Sunday.
The first Sunday is at Shaughnessy's downtown, and the third Sunday is at McCarthy's in Cazenovia.
Yeah.
Innisheer.
Hi, Mom.
And speaking of traditional Irish music, this next dance is the Irish Washerwoman, a jig performed both hard shoe and soft shoe. Enjoy. Besides keeping the old traditions alive, new dancers and players are discovering Irish melodies. This next dance piece from Rince Na Sonas shows off some of the newest Rince Na Sonas dancers who are doing their first performances and their first shows this year. I'm glad to see that we're getting some new dancers in there and they're learning really fast. That's great. Speaking of new talent, you may remember last year, George Lee sent us a video greeting from Limerick for last year's Celtic Ceilidh. This year, his daughter, Aoibhin Lee, from the village of Drumbanna in County Limerick, has contributed a lovely harp piece. Well done, thank you. And speaking of Limerick Island, the next dance is called The Walls of Limerick, and it's performed by the Rince Na Sonas dancers to the tune of Tell Me Ma.
She comes from 1, 2, 3. Please, will you tell me who is she? Albert Mooney sings it of her, and all the boys are fighting for her. Knock on the door, and on the bell. Oh, my true love, by your well. Out she comes and white the snow. Rings are big for the bells and trouble. Oh, God, Marie says she died. She doesn't get the fella with her oven knife. To roll that by and by. When she gets a lad of her own, she wants a alarm when she comes home. Let them all come as they will. It's Albert Mooney she loves still. But I'm happy mom when I go home. The boys don't need the girls alone. Hold my hair, so hold my comb. Well, that's all right till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty. She's a belle of Belfast. Who she talked to 1, 2, 3. Please will you tell me who is she?
Next up, we have some solo reel steps by the advanced dancers of Rince Na Sonas. And what would the Bville Library's Celtic Ceilidh be without a sing-along? So here are two of our favorite sing-alongs from our Bville Library Celtic Ceilidh hymnal. The words are included in the video, so you can sing along at home. Amy Hueber and Denise Abbattista are our harp players for Danny Boy, which will be followed by My Wild Irish Rose. Enjoy the sing-along. And you don't have to sing along, but if you're home and there's nobody listening, go for it.
So it is a little early in the day for this maybe, but pour yourself your beer or your whiskey or your cup of tea, your cup of coffee, cup of cocoa, and get ready to cry, because we're going to play for you Danny Boy. Thank you. Denise and I are going to play for you from the beautiful shores of Abbattista Lake, My Wild Irish Rose, and you're welcome to sing along.
Well, we had lots more dances and harp pieces than I could fit into this 2022 Celtic Gaelic single video. So I put them online in two playlists, one for the harps and one for the Rince Na Sonas dancers. Please enjoy them and comment so that the performers can see your joy in their work. And here's wishing us a healthier year and next year's Ceilidh in the community room together, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Sláinte is Tancha, which means health and wealth. Here's to a better year next year.